family from Yorkshire in the north of England. I am back. I'm still not brilliant. My chest is a little bit scratchy still, but I've stopped sneezing at least, so hopefully we're going to be able to do a video. Right, so what I've been up to. I've been done quite a bit on my blanket. When I last showed you, I was on the green and brown part, this one, which one of the lovely people who watch, Robin Musto, she said it looked like chocolate mint, which it does, doesn't it? It looks like chocolate mint there. So then we introduced a pale blue, then a light brown, then a darkish red, then we had a teal colour, which I think that was a Starcraft Special DK. Then we brought in some yellow, then a bright red, then we had, what came in then? Oh, dark brown, and that definitely was a Starcraft Special DK. Then we had it's a paler blue. Then we actually brought in another red, because like I say, I had so many red balls of yarn. Then we've got a paler green, which I think was Meadow in Starcraft Special DK. I tell you why there's so many Starcraft Special DK in, because I've done some of the blankets that Tanya does on Ophelia Talks, that's why. And we've just added in a pale blue. The red is nearly done, wherever my balls of yarn are gone. I think they're falling on the floor. That's nearly done, and I think we're on to lilac then. So that's that one. It's looking good. So that's that one. Then I did the cat. So this was one that's like, should have been a Christmas present for my friend, but like the German Shepherd one was for the other friend, but I didn't have time to get everything done. But I did the Crochet Santa Little Kitty Helper, which was the free pattern from lovelycraft.com. But I didn't do it as a Christmas one, because obviously I'm giving it now. So I've done it as a let the tail hang down, just in bright pink, and I've put a little bit of grey as an accent, and obviously the cat's in white. Now this has been a very strange thing for me, because the white is the Rainbow Cotton 8/6 that Cassandra sent me. Now it's just white is this that I've had an issue with, and I wondered if Cassandra has noticed the same, or anybody else who uses hobby yarns. But the white was particularly gappy, if you can see, and I used my 2.75mm hook that I've always used, and there's quite a lot of gaps in it. I just found it quite odd that it did it in that one. But also though, I'd started to feel poorly, so I wondered if my tension had loosened, because I wasn't feeling too well. So it could be any of those things, but I just wondered if anybody else had noticed. All the other ones absolutely fine. In fact, everything that's done on this one, it's all stuff that I had at the side of me, so it's most of it is projects I've done since Christmas, where I got the yarns from, basically because I couldn't be bothered going up to the box upstairs to go get out some different colours. So I've just basically used stuff that's around about me. So the cat obviously in the hobby 8/6 cotton in white. That was Cora 01. Now all the others I haven't got the ball bands for, and I can't tell you what the numbers are. But there's the dark pink, which was the hobby 8/6. The grey hobby 8/6. The bit that I've used around the edge, same as the other one I did the other cat, I used the James C. Brett Flutterby in chunky, but I use the same hook size to put it on that I do for the rest of it, 2.75. The eyes are a 9mm black eye, and I've just put a little bit of the pale pink, by the way, that's hobby yarn as well. I used all these colours in the ladybug stroke ladybird that I did before I got poorly. And then just used a little bit of black, which is my Serdar Happy Cotton in Licorice. I think everything else, I think I've told you that then, that one. Just my fluffy pom-poms from my stash. So I don't think too bad. My only disappointment, like I say, is that the white, particularly around the head, is a bit gappy. But my friend said she likes her, so that's fair enough. So the motif on the pattern is actually a snowflake. I didn't want to do a snowflake. I would have liked to have done some Korean writing because my friend likes K-drama, and we're always saying like we need to learn to say no more. So I looked up the word for no, and it's something like anino or anyo, something like that. And but in the lettering for the Korean, it's quite long. It's not as short as no. And I mean, I'm not brilliant at embroidery in English, let alone in Korean, so I haven't bothered. So I could do to put some sort of motif on, but I haven't decided what I'm putting on yet. That's that one. Then I went on to do, this is for my other friend. I can tell you now because I've told them all what they're getting, you know, but last time I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to give the game away. So I've started a phoenix. I think I've forgotten to bring pattern in. No, I haven't. Sorry, but it's because it's folded the wrong way. So I'm doing this phoenix for my friend Pearl because she's it's a long story, but we have a women's club, and our one of it is our title of our new club is Phoenix. So I thought I'd do it, and she's president, so I thought I'd do a phoenix bird. Well, this is a DIY fluffit pattern, which is paid for from Etsy. If I think on it, but please bear with me because I haven't been right well, so whether I'll remember to do everything I'm supposed to, but if I remember I'll link the pattern below. So it's this one here, so it's actually a phoenix chick. Try and get you another picture. So that's the, is that one? No, which one did I show you then? No, it is that one, isn't it? So that's the front of it. So it's going to be very cute. So I just had to get some orange yarn because I hadn't got quite enough in any of my stash. So I got a James C. Brett 100% pure cotton DK, which is that one, and the colour is Jaffa, just a bright orange in Jaffa. So I got that to do it. I'm using a scrap of red for the red parts, and I think this one was a James C. Brett one, but I can't really remember if it definitely is or not. And the yellow parts I'm doing in, I think this is this Signet? Anyway, I think it was called Daffodil, the colour, but I can't just exactly remember. It's a DK weight, and that's Signet. So that's for the body's the orange in Jaffa, and the beak is in the Daffodil. And those are the feet that I've done so far for it. Those, and I'm on with the wings now. I've had another idea what to do with the wings, because the tail I do like, but I'm just wondering if it might be better making bigger feathers. But that's the tail there. So I just wondered if it'd be better trying to make a bigger feather. I've done one, a full one, if I can find it. So I've done one, that's as they come as a feather. Which one's the best one? That way around. So you're supposed to attach 6 of those together to do the tail, and you've got the wings as well. But I was thinking maybe do a bigger tail. But I've started doing some more of these because obviously, and I just need to do the orange bits around them. But when I put the orange bits around them, they they may go to be the wings, you know. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. So because of my tension problems, I actually ended up moving to a 2.5 hook for the Phoenix, and it's actually worked up a lot nicer. Like I say, it could be just because I'm feeling poorly. Maybe I'm crocheting looser because I wasn't feeling well. I don't know. But my 2.75 has never failed before, but I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'm using that one. So I'll see how I feel. Oh, by the way, the eyes, I used 10mm blue eye for it, but you'll see that properly later. Now, I'll tell you what happened there, because I was on with it, and then, you know, we're all the same, aren't we? You're going along nicely with your plan of what you want to do. Just have a drink. And then you see another pattern and you change. So this came about because Cassandra from Craftable Ever After very kindly gifted me her latest bear pattern, which is Sunny the Sorbet bear. Well, that was it, incoming. And I just thought, well, I've got to do that now. So bear in mind, I was using all the colours that I had to hand. I have not been upstairs and got any more out of my stash. I've come up with, and it's surprising how many colours I had around me. I've done my Sunny the Sorbet bear. Now, apologies to Cassandra, but I haven't done a grass skirt. I really wanted to do a frilly dress, so I knew I was going to do that when I was doing up the bear, when I was working up my way up. So I did one line of back loops only, so I could crochet a frilly skirt into it, and that's my addition to this pattern. So I've just basically done 2 rows of half treble crochets. The first one is just 1 in every stitch, and then I went to I'm not giving anything away here, by the way, because this is my addition. The half treble crochets in the next row, I did 1 half treble and then 2 in the next stitch all the way around, and then in the third row I did a row of 2 treble crochets in every stitch. It might have been better if I'd carried on with the half trebles, but I just wanted it to be finished then. Plus, I think it has worked out quite nicely. So everything I had around me, so some of it's yarn scraps, a lot of it is the hobby yarns that Cassandra sent me that I still had around me to do after I'd done the ladybird, and a couple of colours that I had in my stash that's ready to do the nativity scene. So plus the colours I had for the Phoenix. So I had enough of the hobby pink to do the top line of the bear there, but the collar I did in a scrap yarn. So, and these are the scrap yarns as well as these 2 colours that I've used for the ice cream. So yeah, but I'm really suited with it. I didn't embroider the eyes because I do like my teddy bear eyes, so I used a 10mm teddy bear eye, and just put a little bit of white at the side as well, and give her rosy cheeks too. But apart from that, I think everything's the same as the pattern. I think I chose for my ice creams, I do like chocolate mint ice cream, so I put that at the top with, you know, with the chocolatey bits. And the one down there, I think will either be watermelon or something like that, ice cream, or sorbet, either of them, I don't know. But it'd be easy to tell you actually what varieties of ice cream I don't like, because I do eat most of everything. So, you know, like we do. So, yeah, I'm still thankful to Cassandra, and I do thank you, Cassandra. I really love doing this. And I'm really grateful that you sent it to me, and I will do another one with a grass skirt. But like I say, just because, and that's partly why I didn't do the grass skirt, by the way, is because I didn't have any green yarn to hand downstairs, apart from the miscraps like that. And it's a shame really, because she'd look great with a grass skirt, but like I say, I've done very little movement over the last couple of weeks because of this chest and what have you. So, but she's looking cute. So she's again been done in a 2.5 millimeter hook, and so it could be just that the way I crochet has changed. I don't know. When I get better, I'll have to go back to 2.75 and see what happens. The dark brown is the one that I said, you know, when I'd done the lady bird, I'd really like to do a proper project in it. So I think that's it. I think it was definitely suited to doing a bear. So that's really good. Like I said, mostly I won't be able to tell you the colours because I haven't got the ball bands, you know, because a lot of them were just little bits that were left. I can tell you the purple is a Signet 100% cotton, and that is in smoky purple. And I think that's the only one I can tell you. That's only the amount I've got left of the brown now. It's a really lovely colour for a bear, that. So, but all the rest of them, I'm down to like the tiniest bits. I mean, like that with the pale pink, that's all I've got left of the pale pink. I mean, in a way, yes, it was lazy not going upstairs to get the colours, but you know, like, I also like to have this little challenge to myself of, you know, like, if I have a batch of colours that I get for a specific project, which I suppose that comes under, the gift from Cassandra comes under that, I like to see how many things I can get out of it, you know, so I like that secondary challenge, you know, to do that. So anyway, this is the pattern. So it's, like I said, Sunny the Sorbet Bear, and it's from Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. Now, she did used to sell on Etsy, but she says she's had issues with it, so this is now available from a Ravelry page. And again, if I can think on, I'll link it. This is normally a paid for pattern. Like I said, she's a very generous person, is Cassandra. She's got some free patterns on her website, and you know, the fantastic patterns, Buddy Bear and Buddy Monkey, and you know, the reindeer, all those, they're all brilliant patterns. But these paid for ones are so worth it. The Rainbow Bear and this one I highly recommend. But obviously, if you can't, you know, run to doing that, then like, she has got free patterns on her website, and you know, and she's very generous with them. There's quite a lot of choice there, so I do recommend all her patterns. Very easy to follow. She's very approachable. She would help you anyway, even if you did have any problems. So I think, you know, like, yeah, go for it. Cassandra, I have recommended to so many people because of a Buddy Bear, and all these are just like, you know, it's icing on the cake really. So I've done those. I think I've explained all hooks and everything, haven't I? Now then, I've done one more thing. In January, there were, you know, the charity I went to see last year, the Farm Animal Rescue Sanctuary down in Warwickshire. They put out an appeal in January because of the wet weather. You know, they were struggling to feed the animals, so I adopted one of the sheep, and I chose Rodney, who's got 3 legs. So I thought it's about time I had one, because I do sponsor animals for other people. You know, I've funded ones for my nephews for, you know, years and years, and then you know, my nephew's girlfriend, I adopted a orangutan for her from Born Free Foundation. So I thought, well, about time I had one of my own. So I've got Rodney, the 3-legged sheep, and I've just done an applique. So that's Rodney there, that's Rodney. And I've done and I have this box frame, by the way, for a while. I got it from Hobbycraft when I had a voucher once, and I've never found a use for it, so I thought, right, this is it. So I've put the certificates in there, and they are a bit scruffy because the post person bent the envelope when it came through to me. So I've done this applique. I've used the same yarns that I used for the German Shepherd, so I don't think that's a bad representation of Rodney the sheep. I've done him just 3 legs because he's only got 3 legs. I think he looks great, and I used the pattern that was from Kerry, and she does a tutorial on YouTube, so I'll link that as well if I can think on. So that'll go up on wall somewhere. So I think I'll probably paint the frame, but I don't know what with, and I may put some of them arts on that I've put on the little basket that I did before. So love that. So yeah, that one. Just a small project, but it's oh sorry, I was thinking of the camera then, apologies. So yeah, that's that one. I don't think of anything else on the go that I can tell you about. I've had to make notes here. Oh, I did, you know, the Buddy Bear and the one of my remaining maple chickens, they went to a cafe in Barnsley and were dropped there. I haven't heard if anybody's picked them up, but they have gone out into the world to find a new home. Now then, last week, even though I was poorly, but we had the tickets booked, we took Brian to see Strictly, the live show. Went to Sheffield Arena to watch it. It wasn't easy for me because obviously I had started with the cold, but my chest was okay at that point. Anyway, it was a really good show. It's the second time we've seen Strictly live. We went when it first became a show a lot of years ago, and we took Brian to this one. Anyway, we had a good time with that. I don't think of any more news there. What else have I got going on? Oh, I've decided to copy Julie at Chaos Mom Crochets, her idea of putting projects into a hat to draw out to what to do next, because I was looking through my books and I was just overwhelmed with the amount that I want to do, you know, especially like my new books I got at Christmas. And I thought I'll include all my books, all the ones I ever wanted to do, and we've put them in a tin. And Nick drew out the first one for me last night, and I'm going to be doing Jane Austen from Iconic Women, so that'll be my first one there. Don't know what else I've got to tell you. I'm sure there was something I could tell you, but it's flown away. Oh, I know. Yes, I'm for the month of February I signed up to do. This is before I became poorly, by the way, but I am fit enough to do it though. We've got to the 1st of February and I'm fit enough to do it. But basically you just promise to walk 1 kilometre a day for the month of February and ask for sponsorship for the charity. So I started it today and I did 1.28 kilometres this morning. So that is well within my capabilities to do 1 kilometre a day, because my comfort distance is about 2 miles, which is more than 2 kilometres. So I should be okay to do it, but obviously I've not been well, so I just did the 1.28 this morning, just walking around the local roads and up a couple of paths, and but hopefully to expand on that tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm doing that for the month of February. If I go anywhere nice, I'll take you with me. You know, if I go anywhere for a nice walk, I'll take you with me. I think that's it. Although, no, it isn't it actually. No, because yours truly is going to be 60 in December. So I've been thinking what sort of break I want, because my husband and I now have taken to going away for our special birthdays and events, instead of like family parties and things, mainly because I don't have much of a family. I will go out with Nick and my nephews and the girlfriends when it comes to December, but you know, rest of the family can go, you know, well, no, there's odd ones I like. And if they want to come, they can. But yeah, we'll go out with them. But come December, I wanted to go away. Well, I wanted to get it booked because obviously with it being December and it's like, you know, popular before Christmas for people to have a break sometimes. Not always, depends what sort of person you are. But yeah, I've picked Torquay. Now, it's been on normally I go to Scotland to celebrate all my special stuff. I've been to Edinburgh for special anniversaries, my 50th birthday, lots of things I've been to Edinburgh for, but I just thought I'll have a change. I thought I've been adding Torquay on my 8 list for a long time. One reason is it was my mum's favourite holiday destination. When my dad died, she started going on these 5-day tours, and it was her favourite place was Torquay. And I've wanted to go. Plus, as a lot of you will know, with Agatha Christie, she had a main residence in Torquay, Greenway. It's now owned by National Trust, and I wanted to go, so I checked in if it was open, and it is. Come December, it's open Saturday, Sunday. So my birthday's on a Friday, so we're going to go on the Friday and stay till Monday. So yeah, looking forward to that. Don't know what we're going to do on the Sunday. Probably just a good look around Torquay, probably, you know, because we're right on the seafront. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited, so I'm glad I've booked that. I think that really is it now. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you, and if I do, it'll have to wait till next time. Anyway, just remember, crochet is an hobby, not a chore in 2024, and take care of yourself, and I'll see you.